Imagine this. You're an IT tech in a college, tasked with setting up 50 new laptops for tomorrow's class. But when you arrive at the room, you find out it's not what you expected. It's a pile of 7-inch Windows tablets that are barely functional. This is the story of how one simple request turned into a nightmare. I do IT hardware support for a college. One morning, as I was pulling off the freeway and approaching the parking lot, my phone started dinging with a new email. Curious, I pulled it out right away. It was from someone in another department, stating that they had just received 50 brand new laptops that needed to have the latest Windows installed along with a list of software, all by 10 a.m. tomorrow morning for their first class. My heart sank as I realized this wasn't something I'd seen coming through our usual channels. I immediately checked if it was forwarded from my boss or his superior, but no such luck. It had been sent directly to me with no purchase order information and not even a request ticket in the system. Something felt off. I rushed into the office, showed the email to my boss, who also looked puzzled. He hadn't received any similar requests. We tried calling the department, but there was no answer. After a few minutes of fruitless attempts, we decided to visit their office and see what this was all about. The trek over felt like an eternity as I imagined all sorts of worst-case scenarios. Finally reaching the department office, I tracked down someone who could explain. Leading me into one of the classrooms, she pointed towards a pile of boxes in the center of the room. My heart sank further as I opened them to find not laptops but 7-inch Windows tablets with attaching keyboards. The specs were low-end, barely capable of running Windows 10, let alone any of the required software that needed gigabytes more storage than these units could provide. I was stunned and a little scared about how this would play out. She told me they had bypassed our system to order from an online company for a better deal. I knew it wouldn't be easy convincing her of the problem, but I asked if I could take one down to the office to check further details. Her stern reminder that these needed to be ready by tomorrow echoed in my head as she agreed. Back at the office, I shared the tablet with our staff and boss. Their reactions were grim. There was no way we could install any software or connect them properly to our network. My boss emailed the department head asking why they hadn't gone through IT for the computers. Her response mirrored what I'd heard earlier. They had wanted a better deal. My boss informed her that fulfilling their request wasn't possible and suggested returning the tablets, but she explained that the website didn't allow returns and that they used a department credit card to purchase them. Now we were stuck with 50 Windows 10 tablets that couldn't do anything substantial for the students. The department head was furious, demanding answers as to why no one told her these wouldn't work. We had to find a workaround, setting up the tablets on the Wi-Fi network and creating generic user accounts linked to their MAC addresses so they could log in, but not with other computers. Despite our efforts, they were delivered to the department a week later than expected. The first day was chaos. A trouble ticket came in saying none of the tablets would connect. In the classroom, I found the teacher trying to use one username for everyone's Wi-Fi connections despite clear instructions posted right next to her board. Then, there were charging issues due to the tiny barrel plugs needing to be pushed all the way in. Throughout this ordeal, we kept getting requests for software installs on these tablets that no one would even use because of their small keyboards. The frustration was palpable among everyone involved. Why do departments bypass our systems? This experience made me realize how crucial it is to have a streamlined purchase process where every computer request goes through IT to avoid such disasters. And there you have it, folks, the tale of how 50 supposed laptops turned into a tech nightmare. If you enjoyed this story and would like to hear more tales from behind the scenes in tech support, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Thanks for tuning in, and see you next time on another adventure.